you to think this shit is still funny. Can you imagine kings and queens in Africa? Can you imagine that they thought one day they would be kidnapped from their own country, their own motherland, Africa, and be put on a ship called Jesus and took to America and become slaves and harmed, tortured, and burnt alive, picking cotton for over 400 years? You motherfuckers still laughing? I'm telling you. I remember some of these goody-goody two-shoe motherfuckers. Oh, we can't carry that because that's not a positive book. The name of my book was The Pimp's Rap. They couldn't carry that. That wasn't positive. Any car has a negative and a positive post. That car can't start unless both of them is hooked up. Instead of worrying about what was right or what was wrong, they should have been worrying about what the fuck was selling. I can't sell no pork because that's poison. The Japanese and the Chinese restaurants are very profitable in America. For those of you who don't know, they don't eat fried rice. But you'll never hear them tell you not to eat it because it's good business sense to sell what the fuck sells. Niggas don't understand business. I told you, niggas do not understand business. And them same niggas, you see them around the corner selling dope, talking about he ain't selling no pork. You know, this is what they say. You know, I got a positive black bookstore and we sell culture stuff. We don't sell that stuff, man. It's bad for our people. That's why you're a broke ass motherfucker and you gonna stay a broke ass bastard. Then you had these bookstore niggas. These are the motherfuckers I really hated. The ones that talk real proper. What's the name of your book? I told you, The Pimp's Rap. Oh no, we can never sell nothing like that. Then 6 months later, you call them motherfuckers up to get back with them and they done went out of business. I wonder why. Take the black newspaper, for example. These motherfuckers might have 3 pages. I mean, it's like that all over the country. Black newspapers ain't making no fucking money. They got a fucking hobby going on. You know why? Because they still printing stuff that was current in 1930. Oh, we don't want to print all that negative stuff. We can't do that. Niggas don't understand business, man. I know a guy that was hustling, and he was getting big money, and he wanted to get out the game. So he started investing his money. And one of the investments that he invested in was a laundromat. You know, and I mean, he laid this laundromat out, man. He put in new dryers, new washers, TVs in the wall-to-wall carpet, but he wasn't making no money. Niggas would just walk by and just peep in there. So he was kicking it with this Jew boy. So he told the Jew what was happening. And the Jew told him, he said, man, the place looked too nice, man. It looked too nice. We thought this motherfucker was crazy. But his back was up against the wall. He said, man, you got to go in there and take all that new shit out of there, man. You got to take that shit out of there, man. Whenever you're dealing with your people, you can't have that shit too tight. Man, he went in there, man, and took all the new dryers and washing machines out and put used shit in there. Just the God's truth, man. That motherfucker was packed. That's the way niggas is. I had my best time in the hole in the wall. They don't want no motherfucking shit that's classy or nice or laid out. Oh, that one of them old stuck-up motherfuckers. I ain't going in there. You got rats and shit running all over the goddamn place. Them niggas be in that motherfucker. They be packed. True story, man. True story. This is a true story. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, this is a true story, man. Nigga, he want to give a big dance. So he go get the flyers printed all up, man. You know, he rent a big hall, man. You know, he telling everybody. And 20 people show up. He mad at the motherfucker. What's wrong with these people, man? Why ain't they coming in here, man? You didn't promote it until 3 days before the event, motherfucker. And then you wonder why you ain't got nobody there waiting till the last goddamn minute. Oh, they gonna come. I hit them on Facebook. I'm telling you, man, they'll be there. Niggas don't understand business. I got a nephew, man. He opened up a barber shop. Man, he had it laid out, man. People was coming in there too, man. I gave him some play. Then one day, he closed it up. And I asked him, I said, man, what happened, man? Man, I couldn't get up at no 8 o'clock in the morning, man. That was my business. I ain't got no certain hours. Then the nigga want to know why he went out of business. Nigga was pitiful. I'm telling you, man. You know, when I was a kid, man, I heard them old players talk about this guy named Hoghead Joe. And they said that he became a millionaire selling soul food. When I was coming up, soul food restaurants was a part of my generation. But now, you don't see that many soul restaurants, man. You don't see that many at all, man. I'm telling you. I remember the last time I went into a soul food restaurant, man. I just got through smoking a couple of joints and the munchies was coming down, man. I couldn't believe that shit, man. I swear for God, man, I saw a bunch of roaches, man, climbing up the motherfucking wall. Then I looked around and I heard a bunch of squeaking and shit going on, man. I saw a bunch of motherfucking mice playing baseball and basketball. I saw a big fat ass white cockroach crawling across the motherfucking floor. He had a hump in his back and had a piece of cornbread hanging out his motherfucking mouth. I looked at that motherfucker. I said, shit. But I couldn't get up. My fucking feet was all stuck to the goddamn floor. Motherfucker had syrup and goddamn jelly and honey and all kind of motherfucking shit. They probably ain't mopped the floor in a motherfucking year. What happened to the black restaurant was two things. Cleanliness and service. You go in a motherfucking black restaurant, it take you hours, man, to fix a goddamn hamburger. Y'all motherfuckers, I'm just keeping it real, man. I'm telling you, man, service and cleanliness. See, men will eat anywhere, but a woman ain't gonna eat nowhere. And if that woman don't want to go in there, that motherfucker ain't gonna make no money. And service, that cater more towards the man. Because the man, he ready to take care of his business. He want to go in there and get his shit and get the fuck up out of there. You be waiting in that motherfucker till Christmas. Motherfucker still ain't got your shit ready. Flies all flying around in the motherfucker. Got a hole in the goddamn screen door and shit. And they talking about the white man and put their ass out of business. Cleanliness and service is what hurt the motherfucking black business. I'm telling you, man. I know this other brother. He was getting big money. But I ain't gonna put nobody on Front Street. I ain't like you young niggas. You motherfuckers snitch on your mama. He was self-employed by any means necessary. He was in the Avon business. He had a Cadillac Escalade and a Jag. And me and him was kicking it, and he was telling me that he wanted to open up his own business. He said, man, I want to open up my own business, man. He said, I got to do something, man. You know, I'm trying to get out of the game, trying to go legit and shit. You know, but I ain't got no capital, man, because, you know, I ain't doing that negative shit no more. I said, I can feel you, man. So he kept telling me that all the time. He want to open up his own business. So I told him, now check this out. I said, why don't you sell one of them cars? Man, that motherfucker stood up and screamed in my face and told me, man, you got to be out of your goddamn mind. Told you. Niggas don't understand business, man. Niggas don't understand business. I had a close friend of mine. He went down there in Mississippi, man, you know. And he used to keep me laughing, man. He would always talk about his grandpa. And he said he was a crazy motherfucker, man. And he had a farm, big-ass farm and shit. And his pickup truck, he was having trouble with it. It wouldn't start or something, man. So he had to deliver all these chickens to this big farm. So since his pickup truck wasn't working, shit, he got all them chickens and put them in his brand new Cadillac. Well, my partner, he started hollering at him, man, what the fuck wrong with you, man? You gonna put them chickens in that brand new Cadillac? Man, you done lost your fucking mind, man. And Grandpa said, motherfucker, if it wasn't for these goddamn chickens, I wouldn't have that Cadillac. I told you. Niggas don't understand business. You understand? These motherfuckers do not have the slightest clue. We are consumers. That's all we do. Now, I got another friend of mine. He's considered my best friend. We've been knowing one another, man, since we was teenagers. And he's always been an entrepreneur. And he's doing real good, man. All of his employees, they drive nicer cars than him. And they always tease him. You know, they'll call him and tell him, you know, man, when you gonna get a new car? And he'll tell them, I can't afford it. And he'll call me laughing and shit, you know. And he told me, he said, you know what, man? He said, when I go to the bank, I'm making a deposit. But when them motherfucking niggas go to the bank, they paying for a goddamn car note. I told you, man. Niggas don't understand business, man. Me and my partner, we was talking about school. School is big business. See, that's why they try to put your child in special ed. Because schools get a big bonus for that shit. In case y'all don't know. You know, and if they don't have enough students enrolled in school, they'll close it down. That's because school is a business. Now, I got another friend of mine. He a real cool brother, man, dressed real nice, you know. And he told me that he was going to take his lady out to a real nice 4-star restaurant, man, because, you know, they was going to celebrate. See, he had just quit his job, and he was getting ready to open up his own business. And he was, you know, he was all excited about it and everything, man. He couldn't wait to tell his woman, man, to tell his lady. So he ran home and told her, you know, I quit my job, I'm getting ready to open up my business. Before that motherfucker could say another word, that bitch took his shit and threw it out there on the front line. It was in February, too, cold as a motherfucker. Man, that nigga kept stepping. Nigga opened up his own construction business. Motherfucker doing good. She could not comprehend the fact that he could not make money except working for Mr. Charlie. She couldn't understand the fact that he could make money working for himself. Told you, man. Niggas don't understand business. Did you know that we put $3 million every week in our churches throughout the United States? I'm going to repeat that. Did you know that we put $3 million every week in our churches? But we don't produce nothing. We are worse now than we was 150 years ago. Now, I'm not talking to you never read a book, motherfuckers. Black Wall Street, located in the Greenwood location of Tulsa, Oklahoma, 1921, was considered the oil capital of the world. It was an all-black population with the Chamber of Commerce, entrepreneurs, doctors, lawyers, and millionaires. These black people had white butlers and maids. The community was so wealthy that they called it Little Africa. What do black people own today besides a t-shirt, some designer gym shoes, and some goddamn blue jeans? We don't own shit. Now, you got these religious nuts. You know the ones that holler, hallelujah, and Jesus. You know the ones that'll tell you, I got a bad back. I got arthritis. My arm hurting over here. I just had a stroke. I got high blood pressure. I'm a diabetic, but I'm blessed. I be wanting to say, how in the fuck is you blessed, motherfucker? Then he'll turn around and tell you, I can hardly pay my rent. And my insurance, it ain't paying for my medication. But I got to pay my tithes. I'm telling you, I got to pay my tithes. I'm behind in my car note. We ain't got no groceries. But the Lord is going to make a way. But I got to pay my tithes. I might not be able to buy no clothes. I might not be able to buy no food. But I'm going to pay my tithes. Is that religion? Or is that a business? I'm out of here.